Okay, so this is going to walk you through this completing a sketch exercise. So the link should be in your assignment. You can click on it, and there's these 8 pages that you can work through to complete this. It shouldn't take very long, and again, you know, we're practicing this stuff, so it should get faster and faster as you do it. One thing that is a little bit different is this is in millimeters. So we haven't talked about this, but you can change your units by just going to the 3 lines, workspace units, and choosing, instead of inches, choosing millimeters. And this is what most of the world uses. And America is one of the only places that still uses inches. So that's the first thing they're talking about here. They do walk you through some stuff, you know, how to reorient the camera and some little tricks. So then you're going to draw this, and I don't know if we've showed the construction line tool, but you don't have to do it. You can do it with points. But we're basically going to create this sketch. So I'm going to start a sketch in the front view, and I'm going to just make 2 circles that share the origin. Then I'm going to take my line tool, and I'm going to make this, I do want it to be vertically aligned with the center. And then I'm just going to draw this shape out. I am going to vertically constrain it there. Go down one more time, and then make sure it's vertically aligned with that point. I'll press escape to get out of that. Now the construction line, we've talked about these, but just in case, I do it like this. I like to draw my line first, and then I select it, and then I go to construction line. If you don't do that, sometimes you'll be stuck in construction line mode, and it'll just keep making like every line that you make will be a construction line. Actually, mine's happening right now anyways, so we just got to make sure that that's unselected. It's a little worrisome, but we'll keep going. All right, so it says to draw this, and it tells you what tools to use. Go to next slide. We're going to add some constraints here. So if we make this a horizontal line, that'll make it in the middle, and then it says to make all 3 of these equal. We're going to take the horizontal constraint, make that horizontal. These lines are supposed to be horizontal, so I'll click on that, click on this. This one needs to be horizontal. So now we've got the right shape. And then it says to make equal, so we're going to make this one equal to this one, and this one equal to that one. So all 3 of these should be equal, and we can move on. Number 4 says to make this dimension, so from the right edge to the center is 200. So here, when you do this, choose the origin and then this line. When we do 200, it should look different. It should say millimeters in there. If not, remember you can go change that at any time to units. You could do it in inches if you wanted to and do the math in your head. That is totally up to you. It doesn't sound fun to me. So it says to add that dimension, and then it says to add a couple more dimensions. It's got the 70, the 50, and the 35. So to D, we want to add this as 35. This is 50. Oh, that's weird. So this is good. I don't know what happened. I don't know why this is going on, but sometimes it's just easier to redo this. So I'm going to go back into my sketch. Something I must have clicked on didn't agree with that. So I'm going to go back and draw this in. I'm going to be a little more careful with my constraints this time, and you guys may have been able to put that dimension in and not had a problem, and if you did, that is great. You can just hang on for a second or fast forward the video. So I've got that. Now I'm going to put my construction line to the midpoint, and it didn't quite go on there, so I can use the coincident constraint. Now I'm going to make these equal. And this dimension from here to the middle is 200. And here I can use the vertical constraint to add that. Oh my goodness. Let's just keep going. Change this to 50. Okay, so it ended up working out. It's just a weird way of getting there. But now we've got everything. It's turned black, so that means it's fully constrained. So we'll go back to this. It's having us add these. And I like to point this out. This is 35 in, which this is 70. That's half. So we could use the midpoint constraint on the center. But also center here. So we've kind of learned this a different way. So however you want to do it, you can add the construction lines, or you can just find the midpoint, and then lock into both of them. Do the same here, find the midpoint, and I missed that one, so I'm going to undo midpoint, and make sure before I click I'm locked into both. Okay, they are both 25 diameter. I'm going to make them equal, and then dimension them to 25. Okay, so there's that. On the next slide, it shows us how to check the area. So you exit the sketch, select this area, like click inside of it, and then click the measurement, and I'll do that real quick. So you end the check, choose this, and then it should show you your area. And it actually just shows it down there. So if you watch this video, I think it just gave you the answer. But good luck and get this turned.